Never eat turmeric. With these 3 foods, it can cause serious health problems. Hello there, and welcome back to the Lifewell Seniors podcast. I'm William Johnson, your trusted guide for healthy, empowered aging, and today's episode might just change the way you use one of the most popular natural remedies in the world, turmeric. Now, before we dive in, let me ask you, where are you tuning in from? Are you listening in from the warm sun of Arizona, the green hills of Pennsylvania, or maybe the coast of California? Go ahead, drop your state in the comments, or just press any number key below to let us know you're here. It's always a joy to see where our community is growing. Here's another question for you. Have you started using turmeric as part of your daily routine? Maybe in your smoothie, your tea, or even sprinkled over your oatmeal. It's becoming more popular by the day, and for good reason. Turmeric, that bright golden spice sitting in your pantry, has been hailed as a powerful natural aid for inflammation, joint pain, digestion, and even memory. Especially for those of us over 60, it's become a staple in everything from teas to capsules. Maybe your neighbor swears by it. Maybe your doctor mentioned it. Or maybe you've simply noticed it popping up more and more in your grocery store aisles. But what if I told you that you might be using it wrong? What if the foods you're pairing with turmeric, common, everyday ingredients, are actually blocking its benefits, or even making it harder for your body to absorb this powerful compound? That's exactly what we're diving into today. In this episode, we're going to talk about 3 common foods that you should avoid eating with turmeric. These aren't exotic or unusual items, they're likely in your fridge or pantry right now. And the surprising part? They may be reducing or even reversing the impact turmeric could have on your health. But don't worry, I'm not here just to take foods away. I'm also going to share with you 3 food pairings that can actually enhance turmeric's effects, making it easier for your body to absorb and benefit from its anti-inflammatory, heart-supporting, and brain-boosting properties. And here's the best part: by the end of this episode, you'll know exactly how to build a daily turmeric habit that actually works. That means fewer aches, better digestion, and clearer thinking. You deserve that. So grab your favorite warm drink, settle into a comfy chair, and stay with me through the end, because we're going to uncover how a few smart food choices can completely transform how turmeric supports your body. And hey, if you're already using turmeric in your daily life, I'd love to hear about it. How are you using it? What results have you noticed? Share it in the comments, or just hit any number key to say, yes, I'm in. Alright, ready? Let's get into it with the first food group that could be standing between you and turmeric's full potential. Let's begin with the first food group that could be interfering with your turmeric routine: processed dairy products. Now, I know this might be a little hard to hear if you love a splash of creamer in your coffee, or a slice of cheese on your morning eggs. These foods are comforting, familiar, and part of daily life for many of us. But when it comes to getting the most from your turmeric, they could be holding you back. Let's look at 5 common processed dairy items you'll likely find in the average kitchen. American cheese slices, powdered or flavored coffee creamers, sweetened fruit yogurts, pre-shredded cheese, blends, milk products with added stabilizers and preservatives. These products are convenient, yes, but they often contain more than just dairy. Many include artificial flavors, emulsifiers, gums, and sugars. And here's where it becomes a problem. When your body has to work overtime to break down these additives, it also struggles to absorb nutrients like curcumin, the active compound in turmeric. Scientific research backs this up. A 2017 study published in Food and Function found that milk proteins, especially casein, can bind to curcumin and significantly reduce its bioavailability. That means even if you're adding turmeric to your tea or breakfast, your body might not be absorbing enough to make a difference. And there's another layer: digestion. As we age, our bodies naturally produce less lactase, the enzyme needed to break down lactose in milk. This can lead to bloating, gas, or acid reflux after consuming dairy, especially the processed kind. If you're already dealing with sensitive digestion, processed dairy can make things worse. Let me share a story from one of my clients, Linda in Arizona. She's 74 and had been faithfully using turmeric in her morning smoothies, but she was using vanilla yogurt as the base. After switching to unsweetened almond milk, she told me, "My stomach feels lighter, and I honestly think my knees aren't as stiff." That's the kind of small change that makes a big impact. If that sounds like something you've experienced, press any number key below or leave a comment. I'd love to hear what dairy products you've swapped out or are thinking of cutting back on. So what's the alternative? Here are some turmeric-friendly, senior-friendly dairy swaps: unsweetened almond milk, high in vitamin E, light and nutty flavor oat milk, creamy and naturally sweet, excellent in lattes coconut milk, anti-inflammatory and rich in healthy fats. These plant-based milks are much easier on your stomach and support curcumin absorption, especially when paired with a healthy fat or a pinch of black pepper, which research shows can boost bioavailability by up to 2000%. Here's a simple recipe I often recommend to my clients. Golden turmeric latte, dairy-free, 1 cup oat milk or almond milk, 12th teaspoon turmeric powder, 1 pinch black pepper, 1 dash cinnamon optional, 1 teaspoon coconut oil or ghee, for added absorption optional. Raw honey or maple syrup to taste warm, gently in the stove, stir well, and enjoy. It's soothing, nourishing, and easy on the digestive system. Let's pause for a moment. Have you ever tried a non-dairy turmeric drink? If you have a favorite combo, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Or just press any number key if you're planning to give it a try. Another real-world example comes from James, 68, in Florida. He used to take turmeric supplements after breakfast, every morning, always with coffee full of powdered creamer. He felt little difference for months. After removing the creamer and switching to plain oat milk, he said his afternoon joint stiffness finally started to ease up. Sometimes it really is that simple. It's also worth mentioning that some seniors turn to low-fat or light dairy options, thinking they're making a healthier choice. But many of these versions actually contain more additives and thickeners than full-fat products. Always read the label, and when in doubt, choose whole, natural foods with fewer ingredients. To wrap this up, if you're making an effort to include turmeric in your wellness routine, don't let processed dairy steal those benefits. Go for cleaner, gentler options, and let turmeric do what it's meant to do: support your body from the inside out. Next up, we're taking a closer look at a group of foods that might surprise you. Acidic, vinegar-rich ingredients. These might be adding flavor to your meals, but they could also be limiting turmeric's power. Stay with me. Let's move on to the second food group you should be cautious with when using turmeric: acidic foods, especially those that contain vinegar. Now, you might be thinking, but William, I love a crunchy pickle with my sandwich, and I use vinaigrette on my salad almost every day. You're not alone. These ingredients are pantry staples in most American homes. But when it comes to turmeric's benefits, it's not just about what you eat, it's about what you eat with it. Let's name 5 acidic foods that might be affecting turmeric's power. Bottled vinaigrette dressings, pickles and pickled vegetables, ketchup, yellow mustard, dishes containing white vinegar or apple cider vinegar. Turmeric's active compound, curcumin, is sensitive. It's not very water-soluble, and your body can only absorb a small amount under normal conditions. This is why you often hear about adding black pepper or healthy fats to enhance absorption. But one factor many people overlook is the pH environment. Highly acidic conditions like those created by vinegar or citrus-heavy foods can destabilize curcumin. This means your body may break it down before it has the chance to absorb and use it effectively. A study published in the Journal of Natural Products noted that curcumin is unstable in acidic and neutral solutions. While this doesn't mean you should avoid vinegar altogether, it does mean you need to be strategic about when you consume it in relation to turmeric. Here's a story that illustrates this perfectly. I had a client named George, 72, from Ohio. He was using turmeric capsules daily and also making homemade turmeric dressings with apple cider vinegar. Despite his best efforts, he wasn't noticing much improvement in his inflammation. Once we adjusted the timing separating his vinegar intake from his turmeric, he reported less bloating and better mobility within 2 weeks. This is key. It's not always about removing foods entirely. Sometimes, it's just about spacing them out. So instead of combining turmeric and vinegar in the same dish, try this. If you're having a vinegar-rich salad at lunch, save your turmeric tea or supplement for dinner. This gives your body a more balanced environment to absorb the curcumin properly. Want a flavorful salad dressing that works well with turmeric? Try this simple homemade blend. 2 tablespoons extra virgin olive oil, 1 teaspoon fresh lemon juice less acidic than vinegar, 12th teaspoon turmeric powder, 1 pinch of black pepper optional, a small clove of minced garlic or dash of cumin for flavor. Mix well, and drizzle it over steamed vegetables or fresh greens. It's gentle on your gut and helps maximize turmeric's effects. Let's take a moment here. Have you ever combined turmeric with vinegar-based dressings or pickled foods? How did your body respond? If you've noticed bloating, or that your turmeric doesn't seem to do much, this could be why. Leave a comment, or press any number key, if this is starting to make sense for you. And here's something many seniors don't realize: vinegar can also aggravate acid reflux and indigestion, especially when combined with spicy or potent foods like turmeric. That's not a combo your stomach wants to deal with on a daily basis. So, what are your options? You don't have to give up your favorite pickles or zesty condiments. Just enjoy them separately. Give at least 2-3 hours between consuming acidic foods and turmeric-heavy meals or supplements. That little bit of time makes a difference. Also, keep an eye on condiments. Ketchup, mustard, barbecue sauce, and other common pantry items often contain both vinegar and sugar. As we'll discuss in the next section, that double combo can really interfere with turmeric's impact. If you found a great vinegar-free turmeric recipe, maybe a turmeric soup, or a baked turmeric veggie dish, share it in the comments below. Let's build this community of wellness together. Oh, and before I forget, if you're finding value in this episode, and you haven't subscribed to Lifewell Seniors yet, go ahead and click that button and turn on notifications. There's still one more major food group we need to talk about, and it's probably the most surprising one yet. To wrap up this section, turmeric works best when the conditions are right. Acidic foods like vinegar can break down its active compound before it's absorbed. The fix: keep your vinegar and turmeric apart, and give turmeric space to shine. Coming up next, we're talking about sugar. Yes, that sweet muffin or cereal you enjoy could be silently canceling out turmeric's health benefits. Don't miss it. Now let's get into the third food group that can work against turmeric's powerful health benefits: refined sugar and sugary treats. This one might be tough for some of us to hear, because sweet breakfasts and baked goods often bring comfort, nostalgia, and joy. Maybe it's that blueberry muffin with your morning coffee. Or maybe you love a sweet granola bar between meals. But if turmeric is part of your daily wellness routine, these sugary bites might be canceling out its effects without you even knowing it. Let's begin with 5 common sugary foods many older adults enjoy: frosted breakfast cereals, packaged muffins, and quick breads, chocolate chip granola bars, cookies and pastries, sweetened instant oatmeal packets. The reason sugar is such a problem when paired with turmeric is this: sugar fuels inflammation. It spikes blood glucose, causes the release of insulin, and over time contributes to chronic, low-grade inflammation, the exact kind that turmeric is trying to reduce. You see the problem? Turmeric is fighting the fire. But sugar? It's pouring gasoline on it. When both are consumed at the same time, say, turmeric tea alongside a sugary muffin, your body ends up sending mixed signals. This can not only blunt turmeric's effectiveness, but also make you feel tired, sluggish, or even achy over time. Let me share a quick story. Grace, 69, from Pennsylvania, loved making turmeric pancakes every Sunday, but she was using a boxed mix filled with added sugars. She thought the turmeric would counteract the sugar. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. Once we switched her to a homemade whole grain version with just a touch of raw honey, she started noticing fewer energy crashes in the afternoon. If any of this sounds familiar to you, go ahead and press a number key, or leave a comment. What's your favorite sweet snack, and do you think it might be interfering with your turmeric routine? Now let's talk digestion. High sugar foods can slow down digestion, increase gut inflammation, and interfere with nutrient absorption, especially in older adults. If you're taking turmeric in supplement or drink form, sugar could actually impair your body's ability to make full use of it. So how do we enjoy a little sweetness without sabotaging turmeric? Here are a few easy swaps. Replace frosted cereals with steel-cut oats topped with cinnamon, banana, and a sprinkle of turmeric. Make homemade turmeric muffins using almond flour, grated ginger, and maple syrup. Swap instant oatmeal packets with your own blend. Rolled oats, plus turmeric, plus chia seeds, plus berries. Enjoy a slice of whole grain toast with almond butter, turmeric, and a drizzle of raw honey. These options are naturally sweet, low on added sugars, and much more compatible with turmeric's healing properties. Let me give you one of my favorite snack ideas. Golden Energy Bites. 1 cup oats, 14th cup almond butter, 1 tablespoon turmeric, 1 teaspoon cinnamon, 1 teaspoon ground flaxseed, 1 tablespoon raw honey, or maple syrup optional. a few dark chocolate chips, at least 70% cacao mix, roll into balls, and refrigerate. It's easy, portable, and great for curbing sugar cravings in a healthier way. And here's a quick science note. A 2018 review in Nutrients confirmed that diets high in refined sugar were associated with increased oxidative stress and systemic inflammation, two major factors in aging-related conditions like arthritis and memory loss. Meanwhile, curcumin from turmeric was shown to reduce oxidative damage and protect against neurodegeneration. So yes, sugar and turmeric are biochemical opposites. One harms, one heals. Let's pause here for a quick check-in. Have you ever tried baking with turmeric at home? If so, what did you make? If not, what's one snack you think you could improve by switching out the sugar? Drop your thoughts in the comments, or hit any number key if you're thinking, I really need to try this. Also, if you're enjoying this episode so far, and haven't subscribed to Lifewell Seniors yet, this is the moment. Click that button, and turn on notifications. There's one more section to come, and it ties everything together with a clear, simple plan you can follow. To close out this part, sugar is sneaky. It's comforting, delicious, but deeply inflammatory. If turmeric is your tool for healing, don't let sugar take away its power. Coming up next, we'll bring everything together. I'll recap what we've covered and walk you through a realistic, step-by-step approach to using turmeric effectively in your daily life. You don't want to miss it. We've covered a lot in today's episode, and if you're still here, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. It shows you care about your health, your body, and your future, and that means a lot to me and to our whole community at Lifewell Seniors. Let's take a moment to review the 3 food groups we discussed that can interfere with turmeric's effectiveness. First, we looked at processed dairy products. Items like cheese slices, sweetened yogurts, and powdered creamers may seem harmless, but they can block your body from absorbing curcumin, the active ingredient in turmeric. Worse, they can slow digestion and irritate sensitive stomachs. Next, we discussed acidic foods rich in vinegar, like pickles, salad dressings, and ketchup. These can destabilize curcumin before it's absorbed, but with simple timing adjustments like spacing out vinegar and turmeric intake, you can still enjoy both. Finally, we explored refined sugars, especially those found in cereals, pastries, and snack bars. Sugar is inflammatory. Turmeric is anti-inflammatory. Eating them together is like running in opposite directions. The key is swapping to more natural, low-sugar options. So what can you do starting today? Here's a simple 3-step action plan. Swap the base. Replace dairy with almond, oat, or coconut milk when preparing turmeric drinks. Separate the sour. Give 2-3 hours between vinegar-rich foods and your turmeric intake. Tame the sweet tooth. Cut back on refined sugars and opt for whole grains, fruits, or natural sweeteners when using turmeric. Small steps, big change. And here's a little reminder, turmeric isn't magic on its own. It's powerful, yes, but only when paired with smart, supportive habits. The good news is, you now have everything you need to make that happen. Before we close, I'd love to hear from you. What's one change you're going to try this week? Is it cutting back on flavored yogurt? Swapping in oat milk? Making turmeric energy bites? Leave a comment, or just press any number key to let me know you're with me. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Click the button, turn on notifications, and stay connected with the Lifewell Seniors family. Your support helps us continue bringing you trusted, science-based content tailored for better aging. Thank you so much for your time, your attention, and your commitment to living well. Until next time, I'm William Johnson, reminding you to stay kind to your body, curious about your choices, and confident in every step you take forward. You're not just aging, you're thriving. See you in the next episode.